The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. How will they utilize the corner? Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. I think both fighters want to keep an eye on their drive gauge and try to refill it whenever they can. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? You'll sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. One combo can end this round right now. In there! Don't think about what you couldn't do. Think about what you got done. Flies in with a fist to keep the rising uppercut. Risky up close scrap still going. Somehow pushing. Puts the super armor to good use. They are really going at each other this round. But he brushes that off and keeps going. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Clutch as I am. A parry? There's a definite experiencing burnout. Flatline zone. The pieces are there. Keep your head up and focus. Where you go? Too slow. Where you go? Too slow. Where you go? One time, good work. Too slow. Long guy. To Macbeth. Yo, you good? Fighting uppercut. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let us begin.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? It's okay. You're doing well. Pressuring them in the corner. Hits with the overhead. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, KO. Don't worry about it. Get your hits in, and you'll be fine. A trade, but there's no worries about that. Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Blocks the impact. Nice. It's a good spot to use the super. They need to be mindful of their opponent's empty gauge. Player 2 will look to if they're going for the super art. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? What a finish! Send him home! You got this one! Who will come out on top in this final round? Still plenty of time left. Good decision with that throw. Drops the glove. Here comes, tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Dangerous range here. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Reversal. Poses him. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They got it. Are you kidding me? Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. Can't argue with you. What a fight! That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Saw that jumping coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Nails the anti-air. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. KO! Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
素晴らしいですね。意識したものができてるんじゃないでしょうか。
Projectile to try and change the situation. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 can build off this lead.
一旦落ち着いていきたいですね。素晴らしい。うまいよ。
Will that parry change the momentum of this match?
もっと気軽に踏み込んでみてもいいかもね。
They need to be mindful of their opponent's once gauge. They return to center stage. Sweet. Can they keep on him? There's still a chance here.
マジでいい。マジでいい。
Every loss is a chance to learn.
ストリートファイターは楽しいね。
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
ここからは知恵や。
Squeezes the gauge. Throw misses. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
落ち着いていこうね。
The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. How will they utilize the corner? One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Nice.
意識してできるのが素晴らしい。
Get some.
ほら素晴らしい。
Okay, more of that next round.
これはどう対応したらいいんでしょうかね。
Had the radar up and running. Throws them to negate the block. Will this super art connect?
連携の隙に差し込んでいく。
Great work. Just like that.
落ち着いて。
The throw whip brushes that off and keeps going. Oh, burnout triggered. KO.
待って。
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come. The last round. It's now or never.
なんとかなれ。
Scrapping it. Thinking cap overdrive Shoryuken. How did they read that throw? Nothing stops this train. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
What's wrong? Get up!
Back through the corner. Willing to rip. There's a burnout. Closes it out.
すげえ。言うことなしの内容だ。
Don't worry about the loss, because your next win's gonna show them that you're for real. This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
プリルと戦いたかったのに、どうしたらごめんね。
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
緊張感が伝わってきます。解説頑張ります。
Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
落ち着いていこうね。
A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. How will they utilize the corner? One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble?
ミュージにつなげられて偉いぞ。
They timed that just right to get the perfect parry. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Will they be able to muster up one final push? KO!
オーケー。
Well read. Keep going.
確かにって言ったけど、すごい引っかかりました。
Checks him with the projectile. The jump in is denied.
ナイスナイス。
Player 2 chases him down.
なんとか切り抜けたい。ステージに注意。
Medium kick hit. Not bad. A super art.
素晴らしい。うまいよ。
Now, can burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Barry picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. It's a good spot to use the super. Here comes the corner pressure.
見るところが多すぎる。
Player 2 just put themselves on equal, burns the gauge to turn up the heat. Connects with the throw.
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
Closes it out.
マジでいい。
Player 2 has to be pleased with that win.
大勝利でいい空気も流れてきてハッピーだね。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Don't worry, it happens. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Knockdown. Gets him. It's all good. You can still take this back. A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? How will they utilize the corner? Still stretching. In there! Oh yeah, this is all yours! Barely blocks the jump in. Smart play with the throw. Off of me! A good call there. Player 2 needs to use the front of the corner here. Did we see a drive impact here? Oh! Ransom with a critical arm. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. They are done! Player 2 is going to be watching replays for this one for a while. Too slow! Where you go? 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 Time to work!
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Plenty of time left. Goes off the perfect parry. Now they'll have a chance to jump on the opponent. How will they utilize the corner? Their damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning KO. Yes! Keep it up. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Time to take this momentum and really run. Experiencing burnout. They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Sandblast! Experiencing burnout. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Doing some quick planning? Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Links it! Yo, Ross, super hit! Flatlines us. Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come. Throw whips. They're backed up into the corner. They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge. Oh, the throw connects. Back through the court. Are we gonna... Will this super art do anything? Good decision with that throw. Parry going in! Hang back! No hold burnout! You didn't mean excellent read!
ナイスガード天才が速い相手もついてくれてないぞ
Phantom! The next touch may decide this round.
頑張れ
It's over!
おお大会さながらの動きでした
Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage!
それだけ向き合ったってことだからね気分はめや
Can't argue with you. What a fight! Clean parry. Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
強みの押し付けていけ
How will they utilize the corner? Knockdown. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Checks him with a projectile. Grabs him.
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ本当に
They've got the meter for a drive impact. Gets the parry in and adds some KO.
マジでいいマジでいい
Okay, more of that next round.
これはどう対応したらいいんでしょうかね
Stop the attack by using a drive parry. Can't tech the throw. Grabs and throws him away.
ナイスナイス
Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
ミスは大丈夫回復するのはありだよ
The drive impact could end it all here. Big opportunity now in this corner.
お互い慎重な立ち回りです
KO.
あるな
Don't think about what you couldn't do. Think about what you got done.
もうマジわかんなくなったら攻めよういけるぞ
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
スリルが生じる気配だ応援してるぞ
Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Good awareness on the crossout. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage.
相手もプルプルしてるね
Ooh, what a smart throw.
もう素晴らしいもう素晴らしい
Fights back with authority.
超いい感じ誰
That corner is starting to look scary. Not going anywhere. Fires a blast. Oh, strike.
もう素晴らしいもう素晴らしい
Plenty of help. Blocks the drive. Good decision with that throw.
プルプルしてるね
A lot of pressure building up here. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Backwards in the corner. What turns out?
わかんないぞ
Decides to go and let the storm to show them a good time. It's gut check time for both fighters.
なんかに変わりは
They are done.
おお大会さながらの動きでした
Player 1.
Where you going? Too slow. Where you going? Too slow. Rising uppercut.
Another fight is coming your way.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
いやー楽しみです
Round one.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
解説の荒木グルメです
Good anti-air. No good outside. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape.
この攻めを殺したい
Definitely shuts out the jumper. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge.
そうそう
Rising uppercut.
Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout.
Heads up.
Goes for a drive rush. KO. I bet after that round, they're nodding their head thinking, all right, yeah, you got me. But we're gonna run that back.
そうですねまだ手の内を見せてなかったりするのかもしれませんね
Sonic Hurricane! Great coverage. Solid choice. Build up. Ooh, yeah, just like that. Springs forward with the drive rush. Risky up. Great work. Just like that.
落ち着いていい感じだ
Excellent block. Throws him.
手のひらの上ってことです ですわ。
They back the opponent into the corner. Now all the throw connects.
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
Will we see a drive him?
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned.
やばい。見てて楽しいです。
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
出し惜しみなしでいきましょう。
We're just getting started here. Who will take control?
大丈夫？回復するのはありだよ。
Both avoiding the... That was decent.
まずい。まだまだいってみよう。
Fight that burns out.
おっや崩れた。水には気をつけて。
This can lead to some big damage. Big. What a finish.
すげえ。言うことなしの内容だ。
Don't get too down on yourself. Just change gears and adapt.
いやー、これとありがとね。
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback.
あ、糸こんできます。
A parry? Sonic boom. Gets the counter hit throw. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
なんとか切り抜けたい。ステージに来い。
This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Projectile to try and change the situation. They'll time corner.
ナイスナイス。
A drive impact to get in there.
めっちゃいいやん。
Yes, keep it up.
これはどう対応したらいいんでしょうかね。
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
程よく緊張感を大事にしていきましょう。
It's a good spot to use the super. Is it time for the mix?
あー、落としちゃった。どうするの？
Nice KO.
やるなー。
Player 2 puts their strength on show there.
いや、素晴らしい。さすがです。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
気になる。気になる。まだ出れない。
The drive parry was successful. Nice. Real smart choice there.
うまいですね。
Drive reversal to break in. How they utilize the corner.
うんうん。
Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
こっからこっから。
Heading into the end game now. Out of the KO.
オーケー。
Well read. Keep going.
確かにって言ったけど、すごい人がしました。
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
とにかく手を出すか、一旦糸を濁す。
Just goes for it in this range.
ほらー。
Is it time for the mix? Still slugging it out at this range. Drive gauge is looking better.
そうそうそう。
Throws them.
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
Burn out. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Back to the corner. You got nothing to worry about. Forget that.
まずい。
Escapes with the reversal. Chisels them down.
すげえ。言うことなしの内容だ。
Player 2 is proving hard work pays off.
いや、素晴らしい。さすがです。
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
いやー、楽しみです。
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
何が起こるか楽しみです。
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
この攻めを通したい
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
ドライブゲージでも注意してねうわどこだったな今の
Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Box them with the target combos. Get some.
ナイス
Nice. That's the way to do it.
熱くぶつかりに行くかクールでマイペースに戦うか楽しみです
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
程よく緊張感を大事にしていきましょう
Nice parry.
ナイスナイス
Ooh, yeah, just like that. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
攻めの基礎さたっぷりあるはず大きく動くラウンドになりそうです
Why are they going in? Hang back! Back! Oh my god, they just choked it up!
まずい
Transverse. The hit throw connects. No! This is great though! Rock super hard. What a finish!
マジでいい
Player 2 got a huge confidence boost there.
今なら誰でも倒せそうな気がする
Where you going?
Is challenging you.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
行ってみましょ
No good up high. The throat hits. Now the fun begins. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Lots of aggression from both sides. Stands firm and blocks the drive in. Next up, the super armor does its job. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Okay, they trade hits. Will they be able to muster up one final push?
うそうそう
How will they utilize the corner? KO!
ナイス
Yes! Keep it up!
こりゃあどう対応したらいいんでしょうかね
Perfect input! Not letting up! Player 2 has grabbed the lead. Time to settle in and control the pace. Springs forward with the drive rush. Rhino horn hits! They just goes for it at this range.
素晴らしいナイス
They're backed up into the corner.
お互い慎重な立ち回りでしたね
Time to take this momentum drive rush to keep it going. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to hit flat line zone.
めっちゃいいやん
A loss is a loss, but don't let that get you down.
うわー頑張れ
Close range projectile. Not bad, not bad.
ありゃ落ち着いて
Jump! Ooh, what a smart throw!
手のひらの嬉しいことですわ
Player 1 is in a very good spot now.
見るところが多すぎる
Plenty of health, full gauges, brings the impaler. Did we see a prime roll burnout? Did they mean to do that? No hesitation or regret! Hit them with that NSFW! Over the grassland gets the crowd on their feet! You're about to witness a dance from around the world! What were they thinking?
危なかった
They gotta dig down deep here.
頑張れ
Are you kidding me?
おお大会さながらの動きでした
Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
素晴らしいマジでナイスおめでとう
Can't argue with you. What a fight! Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
この瞬間を待っていたぞ
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
よろしくお願いします
Tries to bait him with the projectile. Goes for the throw.
連携の隙に差し込んでいく
The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Sick.
攻めにも違うよ
A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
なんとか切り抜けたい正義に注意
Throws them. What's next?
連携の隙に差し込んでいく
Both fighters are barely alive. Rising! Ah, burnout activated in there!
マジでいい
Well read. Keep going.
確かに言ったけどすごい引っかかりました
Are we going to see some fireworks here?
お互いの全てをぶつけ合うのか
Can't tech the throw? Super arts on deck for both. There's a wall spot. They can't do anything now.
いろいろな技が出せてすごい
Is it time for the mix? Awesome. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Going in? This is the grab. Ooh, you never know what brushes that off and keeps going. It got the meter for a drive impact.
いけいけだねまだまだいっちゃ
Now tries to make something happen with an overdrive off. Totsugeki to the face. Drop super hard incoming.
おうまい
One step ahead of that. This is a critical closes it out.
すごすぎる
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
マジわかんなくなったら攻めよういけるぞ
A parry? Throw leaves them wide open. The match just started. It's anyone's game.
守りきるのは難しいってどこかで聞いたからね仕掛けていこうまだまだいけるよ
Jump! Connects with the throw.
おお素晴らしいおお素晴らしい
Nowhere to run. Yo, critical art now?
うまい
Ooh, sends them a personalized telegraph with that frightening critical art. Can they muster up the nerve to fight back and take this round? Yeah, nice! Solid! It is over!
おお大会さながらの動きでした
Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
トレーだったらそろそろ大好き全振りになるレベルだな
Yeah, I love the back and forth they have going on. Throw connects and does big damage.
あ何枚入ってるラッキー
Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. KO.
どうして
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
はい大先生勝ちましたよ
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
とにかく手を出すか一旦お茶を濁すか性格がそうですねナイスナイス
Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range, experiencing burnout. How much damage can they deal before the opponent? This Shin Hashogeki is gonna sting. Is it time for the mix? A drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 got him up against the wall. The stun is there.
守りが崩れたジュニア気をつけて
Oh, let's go. Were they looking to connect with an experiencing burnout?
めっちゃ緊張してるのかもいけるよ
Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Why are they going in? Hang back.
いろいろな技が出せてすごい
Excellent read.
ナイスガード
Solar plexus strike. That was the highest if I've ever seen.
やばい見てて楽しいです
Not a loss to get down about. If anything, we should be glad for it.
本当にすごいですいい試合をありがとうございます
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
どこがやばしねえや
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Opts for the throw. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Nailed it.
うまいですね
Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Neither of them willing to back off. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Okay, they'll want to keep this flow going. Are we gonna see a comeback? KO! Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine. Solid throw tag. The throw miss hits him with a stopping block. Will we see if they're going for the super art? They want a super art? Awesome! Gets them with the anti-air. There's still a chance here. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Take it, throws them. Closes it out. Okay, on to the next one.
Challenging you.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line. Let me have some fun.
Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Backs them into the corner. Denies the attack and gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Still slugging it out here. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. With the throw. Very solid corner switch. Drive rush to keep it going. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. KO! That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding. Grabs them. Our fighters got up close and personal last round and really took it to each other. Let's see if they can keep up the pressure. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Burnout activates. Oh no, they're stunned. Here comes the Order of the Sun. This may get tough. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Noticeable life lead is a come to KO. A loss is a loss, but don't let that get you down. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Fires the sunshine. Overhead, but it won't work. Okay, here the overhead denied. Taking chunks out of each other here. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Take them down with a pale rider. Time for some ground and pound. They're in the corner. This may change the match. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? One step, they are done. Not a loss to get down about. If anything, we should be glad for it.
uppercut! Fighting uppercut! Fighting uppercut! Gotcha! Gotcha! Here comes the beast mode, baby!
Is challenging you.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
プレルと戦いたかったのにと思ってたらごめんね。
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
緊張感が伝わってきます。解説頑張ります。
Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
落ち着いてこい。
Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive parry was successful. Solid idea. Maybe next time.
それはしょうがないですわな。
Both sides looking for an opening.
もはや自動としてしても過言ではないね。
Stops the attack by using the drive parry. Absorbs the attack and fires back. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Life lead opens up. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Oh God, this is tense.
一発の終わりが違いすぎる。
Just go to KO.
マジでいい。マジでいい。
A loss is a loss, but don't let that get you down.
いやーうまい。熱くしてみるかクールに守るか楽しみです。
Absorbs the attack and fires back. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
迷ったら攻めるのもいいと思うよ。
How they utilize the corner. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. They just won't stop switching sides. Uses the gauge for a super art.
ヘロヘロの上ってことですわ。
Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill him. In there!
やるなー。
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
うわー頑張れ
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
ー。なんとかなれ
Reversal. Hits the drive. Sandblast. They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge. 3-bolt ices him. So, what's next?
うまい。全て手に取るよ。
Nothing stops this train. Gets him with a Euro step. That was decent.
まずい。
Impact squat.
危なかった
Then, will this super art do anything?
ー。うまい。
Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Looking for a hole. Can this drive bring them back? Connects with the throw.
超いい感じ。何
Still a chance. They gotta do it. Blocks the drive reversal. Escapes the corner.
めっちゃ緊張してるのかも。いけるよ。
They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Tons of space between the fighters and whip. They're wide open. Reversal. Just do it, man.
超いい感じ。何
Fools them and luck. Are you kidding me?
おー大会さながらの動きでした。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the revenge.
あ、一度反撃します。
3-bolt ices them. A good call there.
気持ちはわかる。痛いのもわかる。
Player 1 has the life advantage.
ドライブテクニックも注意してね。
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Shoots off a fireball up close. Maybe they should back off a bit. Reads them. Even a throw here will do it. Gets them. Reflect on the round and see what you can use next.
強気に攻めることができているように見えます。じゃんじゃん行きましょ
Uses the parry. Nails the anti-air.
う。全部見てますっと。
Ooh, yeah, just like that. Big opportunity now in this corner.
お互い慎重な立ち回りでしたね。もっと気軽に攻め込んでみてもいいかもね。
Going in? No worries about that.
気持ちはわかる。痛いのがわかる。
Out of there.
ゲージを使って逆転を狙うか
No worries about that. 3-bolt ices him. Why are they going in? Hang back. it coming.
ナイスガード
Solid anti-air. Genius read with that throw escape. Smart decision there. The chip damage was enough.
マジでいいマジでいい
Oh, yeah, this is all yours.
確かにって言ったけどすごい人がしました
Goes for the throw. Oh, the throw connects.
もう素晴らしいもう素晴らしい
Getting up close and personal. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be the throw is denied. Oh, putting the cherry on top.
ナイスナイス
Back through the court. Are we gonna play drive right? Here comes the corner pressure.
見るところが多すぎる
Cross that off.
素晴らしいナイス優勝を使って逆転を狙う
Yo, critical art now.
いいよ
It's the interdiction. They've been waiting for this. This could change everything.
切り替えが早い相手もついてこれてないぞ
Player 2, grab them.
進められてるね
Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw the fighter play. Where you going?
A new warrior has entered the ring!
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
プレルと戦いたかったのにと思ってたらごめんね
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
解説の嵐プレルです
Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
落ち着いてこうね
Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent, pressuring them in the corner.
この攻めを通したい
And he escapes the throw. No good up high. Good parry there and uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up
これはしょうがないですわな
in a dire situation. Oh, burnout triggered!
そうそうそう
Experiencing burnout. Grabs and throws him away.
そうそう
Goes for the super art.
そうダメ打ち
KO! Don't think about what you couldn't do. Think about what you got done.
いやーうまい落ち着く攻めるかクールに守るか楽しみです
Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 2 currently has the life lead. They'll want to try and not overextend. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump. Ooh, lands a rising up. Are you serious? They had a read on that jump in the whole time? They need to be rising uppercut. Denies the jump in. Hits breaks it. Gosh, no. There's still a chance here. Uses the gauge for a super art. Too slow. Sits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Everyone loses. Just roll with it and adapt to your opponent.
いやー素晴らしい試合でしたねじゃあクイラ実況を発揮してない
Jump? How will they utilize the corner? If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Throws him down.
うまいですね
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Neither of them willing to back off here. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Will they be able to muster up one final push?
そうそう
Goes to the overdrive. Checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive.
ビルフィード式に差し込んでいく
Who will capitalize on it to come from the brink like that? What a comeback!
なんとかできちゃうんだからもう
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
いやーうまい落ち着く攻めるかクールに守るか楽しみです
The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
なんとか切り抜けたいケージに注意
A drive impact could end it all. Needs the jump in with a perfect parry.
素晴らしいうまいよいろいろな技が出せてすごい
There's a definite rising uppercut. Jumps up. Blossom. Strong critical. What's gonna happen?
素晴らしい。うまいよ。急に進められてるね。
Dashes forward. Adds a bit of OD spice. There's still a chance here. Connects with the throw.
手のひらの上ってことでしょわ。
Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
攻めのリソースはたっぷりある。
Ooh, what a smart throw.
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
What a finish.
めっちゃいいやん。
Okay, on to the next one.
Where you go? Too slow. Where you go? Stay out. Go. Too slow. Where you go? Too slow. Where you go? Punch time! Where you go? Gotcha! Too slow! Where you go? Too slow! Where you go? Too slow! Punch time! Go! Where you go? Too slow. Punch time. Where you go? Too slow. Punch time. Where you go? Too slow.